Good morning, students. Today we are going to learn the poem Pilgrim. Okay, so basically, what is the pilgrim? Pilgrim means a traveler, those who travel in a holy way, or just a traveler, those who are passing from the road or the difficult road, one says. Okay, then this poem, first of all, we'll see what is the introduction of the poem, or just in brief what the poems want to say. This is first of all is inspiring poem and touching poem with a strong message. It tells us about an old man who is unselfish. See, basically so many people are there, but all are most of the time are selfish. But here we can say that this is unselfish old traveler. And after he has crossed a deep chasm. Chasm means a deep ravine or a valley. Here I have written over there. A deep ravine or a valley. Okay. And he stopped to the build a bridge to help a youth who is coming along the same path. Even though the old man knows that he himself will never ever have the chance to cross that bridge again, but then also he have built a bridge over that valley so that the other youth, other travelers are coming from the same route will never fail to cross the chasm, or they will not find any difficulty to cross the chasm or the valley. Okay, so this is the poem of unselfishness, and those who are the experienced people, from that path we have to choose and we have to uh, behave like that. So this is just not a poem, but this gives us a moral to how to behave in our life. Okay, so we'll see this poem line by line. First, a pilgrim going alone highway came at evening, cold and grey, to a chasm deep and vast and wide. The old man crossed in the twilight dim. The chasm held no fear for him. But he paused when he reached the other side. So, what happened? An old pilgrim is walking alone a deserted highway, okay, on a cold and grey evening. Means the evening was very cold. On the cold and grey evening, he reaches a deep and wide ravine. Ravine means valley. The old man crosses the ravine in the dim twilight. He have already crossed that ravine, that valley in the evening time. That time twilight means very dim light is there. He is experienced and not afraid of it. He is too much experienced. He can cross the valley easily, and he did not afraid to cross the valley also. And however, when he reaches the other side safely, he stopped, he paused and built a bridge. And what he do? And built a bridge to span the tide. And he built a bridge across the valley and the flowing water. Okay. Old man, said a fellow pilgrim near. Another old man is there. He is asking to that old man, those who are building the bridge, why waste your time in building here? Why you are wasting your time to build a bridge over here? Your journey ends with the close of the day. You never again will pass this way. Okay, so why you are building the bridge? Means you are not going to come again over here, and you don't have to cross this bridge again. So why you are building the bridge on this valley? What is the useful? Why it is not useful for you? Then why you are building it? You never again will pass from the same way. So then also you are building the bridge on the valley. You have crossed the chasm deep and wide, and already you have crossed this deep valley. Already you have crossed, already you have journeys over from this valley. So why you are wasting your time on building the bridge? Why build a here at eventide? Then what old man answered? he rises his old and grey head and explain the reason. The pilgrim raised his old grey head. Okay, that pilgrim raises his old grey head and said, my friend, in the path I have come. He said, he said that there is a, what happened then? There felloweth after me today a fair-headed youth who must pass this way. A means here you. A means, it is a old English, ancient English. That is, A means you. Listen, you. What happened? Why build here? Why I am building bridge over here? Because my friend, in the same path which I have come, there followeth after me today. After me there are some youth, fair-headed youth, means a young pilgrims going to pass same way, who must pass this way. Those who are coming from this way, they have to cross this valley, they have to go with the valley. Then the chasm which held no fears for me, because this valley is now not fear for me, because already I am experienced, I can cross the valley. To the fair-headed youth may a pitfall be. But those who are behind me, those who are not experienced, those who are very less experienced, or those who don't have any experience to cross the valley, they must be afraid of this way. They must be afraid of this valley. They must be afraid of this chasm. And he too must cross in the twilight dim. And maybe they will also come in the evening on this way. They will also find difficult to cross this chasm. They can't see down what is going on. Maybe the water, maybe the big valley, but how they will cross it? My friend, I am building this bridge for him. So, do you understand why he is building the bridge? Because he is building the bridge, those who are coming behind him, those who are very less experienced, those who don't have experience to cross that valley, for them he is building the bridge. So that he is very unselfish, he is not selfish, he is always thinking about others, and so that he is going to build the bridge for them. Okay, so if what is the moral of this poem? The meaning of the poem is that those who have faced the difficulties of the life successfully and are experienced must be unselfish, because if I am the first those who are crossing that bridge, then I should be unselfish, and we should think about others, that they could go from the same way. So this difficulty could not be a danger for his life. And help those who are inexperienced, or those who don't have any experience and may face the difficulties, may face the same difficulties in their life. And for them, we must have to build a bridge. We must have to solve that difficulty in an easy way, so that they could not be afraid for passing the same bridge, for going from the same way, and they must be successful like me. So it is my duty to make them successful. So it is my duty to make them successful and build the bridge from them, so that they will not find any difficulty. So whatever our father and mother always giving us a suggestion how to live the life, how to face this difficult situation, that time we have to be very careful. We have to listen to them, that they are experienced and they know how to solve this kind of difficulty in a nice way. They know that. So that we always have to listen them, we always have to follow their path, how to find the difficult situation, how to overcome from the difficult situation. So this is the moral of this story. I hope all of you have understood this story, all of you have understood this poem. So in the next video we are going to learn about the various figures of speech mentioned in the poem, and how to identify figures of speech from the poem, and various imagery also used in the poem. That is also we have we will see in the next video. I hope all of you have understood this poem, and you will study the, we will solve the warming up session also while discussing the poem in our WhatsApp, and even we will try to solve the English workshop also. So thank you students. Have a nice day. Take care. Stay home. Stay safe.